Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I've got another interesting video for you today. We're going to talk about the Teccpo power drill. So this is a cordless drill. Now, if you guys recall, if you've paid attention to my channel, you'll notice that I did a drill review back in October of 2020. It was a Popoman brushless drill. Now, this drill comes from the same people. This is a lower price point though. So we're going to take a look at this. Solid booster in your workshop. And then of course, right here we have the information. This is made in China. So the original Popoman drill that I got, I really liked it. It was pretty good. So the first thing that we'll see here is we'll pull this out just like a drawer. There's nothing left in the box. So we'll just set that aside and let's take a look and see what's included here. So you see that it comes packaged very well. We have a nice little zipper here, nice little bag, very cool. Next thing that you see is the drill itself. We'll obviously get to that. Next thing that we're going to see here is the battery. So we have a single battery. We have an owner's manual and a warranty card. Pull those two things out. There's one more thing right here, and this is a bit set. So it looks like those are the same kind of bits that came with the original Popoman. And this is, I'm guessing, a charger. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now the current price point at the time of me filming this video is around $80 for this kit. As you can see, it only comes with the single battery, just one battery. So you got the charger here. This is the universal charger. It will basically illuminate red when it's charging and green when charging is complete. In the event that you have a broken battery, you'll get a flashing red, and the flashing green, I think, is when the temperature is too high. So there's a look at that charger. Now some of you are probably wondering, well, why would you do a brushed motor drill when you just got done doing a brushless drill? Brushless motors are so much better, aren't they? Well, they are, but the reason I went ahead and accepted this drill for this video review is because this one actually performs a little bit better, at least in the specs, than the brushless model. So, and what I mean by that is when you look at the RPM in low range, the brushed model, which is this one, it goes from 0 to 450 RPM, and the brushless model goes from 0 to 400. Now if you look at high range, this one goes from 0 to 1700, where the brushless model only goes up to 1500. So this one has a little bit more RPM. You can see that there's a really nice ergonomic grip all the way around the drill. Another difference that I noticed right off the bat is the brushless model has a 21 position clutch, and this one has a 24 position clutch. So very cool. Now if you compare this to the brushless model, they both produce 530 inch-pounds of torque. Now this is a brushed motor, but it's not a 2-pole brushed motor. It has 4-pole copper brushed motor. So the reason that's so cool, or that I mention it, is because you get a lot more torque out of those kind of motors. They last a little bit longer. Now it does come, like we see here, it does come with a single lithium-ion battery that operates at 2 amp hour. This is an 18 volt battery, but it'll charge up to a little bit 20 volts or higher. It does have a 3 light battery indicator that tells you the current status of the battery as far as how much you got left. Looks like a pretty solid little battery there. It's got rubber overmolding on the bottom, so I think that's pretty cool. So when you set it down, for one, on this epoxy, a normal battery would slip and slide, but this one won't because it's got that rubber on the bottom. But I think this is a nice looking battery. It's got like a vent right here to allow heat to come out. Okay, so we got the battery charger plugged in. We're just going to go ahead and slide that battery in. See the red indicator. Now a little bit more things about this tool that I want to mention is it's an all metal chuck, and it's a 1/2 inch capacity chuck, so it's very cool. Just like that, and you hear that little clicking sound. This is a ratcheting chuck, so it really allows you to tighten bits in there very nice. Now I'm feeling the weight of this drill. It's got a compact design. It's very ergonomic in the hand. It feels pretty lightweight. This battery charger is going to take about an hour to charge this battery. There is an LED light on the bottom down here, just like the Popoman had the same kind of thing. This is a variable speed drill, so meaning the more you depress the trigger, the more speed you're going to get, the more RPM you're going to get. 3.3 pounds. Now the dimensions of this drill is 10.62 inches by 6.97 inches by 9.88 inches. 2-position transmission. You see the number 1 right there. If you pull that back, you'll see the number 2. So that gives you high speed. Very cool. And then of course you got your clutch ring right here. All metal housings here. So very cool. And then if you go all the way to the end right there, you'll just go straight into drill mode, and you'll go out of driver mode and into drill mode. This is a tight clutch, so we're going to take a look at that. So it does come with a pocket clip. So in the event that you're running up and down ladders or something like that, you could hang this on your belt and not drop your drill. So I think that's pretty cool. And it attaches very simply by using a single screw. So it's just like the Makita here. It's got a belt clip as well. So I think that's going to be pretty cool, pretty effective. While I'm waiting for the battery charge, I thought I'd show you these bits that come with the drill. So very nice. They give you a nice little start of bits that you can use for this drill. Okay, as you can see, we have the green indicator, which is telling us that our battery charge is complete. So we push that indicator there and we got 3 bars. So very cool. We'll go ahead and put the battery in the tool. I like that the tool stands on its battery like that, so it's very nice. You could do something and set it down at any point. Let's hear this motor. Variable speed trigger. And then if I push with my thumb, it'll go into reverse. See them sparks in there? That's that 4-pole brushed motor. So let's go ahead and check out this clutch. I want to see how this clutch works. I've got it on 1. Pretty mild. Let's go up to 5. A little bit more. So far the clutch is nice. There's 9. Better. 13. The last drill that I checked, the brushless model, when I got up around 18, the clutch stopped working. It went straight to drill at that point. Oh yeah, we're at 21 now. Oh, we lost our clutch. Okay, let's try. Yep. So let's go down to about 20. So 20 works. 22? Nope. It's just basically on direct drill now. I think it's doing the same thing that the other one did in reference to the clutch. The chuck is very smooth. Got a couple pieces of scrap wood here. I'm gonna do a 1-inch auger bit and see how this drill performs. And let's just drill right here and see how this goes. How powerful is this drill gonna be? Let's find out. Wow, that's high range, and it actually wants to go through that in high range. So that's kind of interesting. Let's try it right here off the edge of the table here. See if we can drill a hole in high range. The brushless motor wasn't powerful enough to drill this 1-inch bit in high range. Yep, this one's stalling out too. It did pretty good there for a second. Let's go to low range. Let's see if we can drill this hole in low range. Boy, it just ripped that piece of wood up. This is an old piece of wood, so I didn't expect much out of it. You can see that this drill has plenty of power. Let's try a piece of wood that's not so old. So I'm gonna try this high range one more time on a regular old piece of wood here. So let's see if we can get a hole in high range. Nope, no chance. It just barely breaks the surface. So it definitely has to be in low range to drill these types of holes. There the clutch is working now on 21. Let's go up to dry, or up to direct drilling. Okay, so that worked. Just broke. I want to see it drill, not break. Okay, let me find a different piece of wood. Let's try this. So it does it. It's got plenty of power. It's got a lot of power, and I'm holding this thing one-handed, so it's a little bit cumbersome here. That's quite a bit of power out of this thing. Just chews that wood up. Okay, fair enough. I'm feeling a little bit of heat around this area here of the drill where the fan is strong too. It's got a lot of airflow. Okay, I'm going to start off with the small countersink bit here. We're in high range. You can see that on the countersink bit, it's got plenty of power in high range. So that works. Okay, let's get our clutch down. We'll say about 10 or something. And let's see if we can get these screws in there. Okay, that worked. The clutch worked okay. Let's try that again. Nice. Went right into those countersinks. Try one more. I like that variable speed trigger. It's doing pretty good. Let's pull this out and let's go right next to it in the wood where it's not going to have a place to countersink. Let's see what happens here. Okay, not too bad. Let's try the second one. Okay, we're going to go up on the clutch to about 13 or so, 14, something like that. Try that. Yeah, the clutch, you can see that that screw got a little bit deeper. Okay, so the clutch appears to be working pretty good. Let's go up to about 17, 16, somewhere in there. See what the clutch does. Yeah, the clutch is definitely working good. You can see the depth that those screws are. So pretty cool. How about we go straight in the end here. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's go up about 18, 19. Because this is where the clutch started to stop, remember? And it still worked, so let's go up to about 22 and see if we still have clutch there. No clutch anymore. So anything past about 19, we lose our clutch. Nice, not too bad. Okay, let's try a 1/2" drill bit. See, is it gonna fit in that chuck? There it goes, it fits. Every time this thing gets bogged down, the motor shuts off and then it takes a second to reset. So we have a 1/2" drill bit. We're gonna go ahead and try to drill straight down into this. I'm still in high range. Let's see what happens here. High range 1/2" drill bit. There we go. We went right through. Let's try that again. So as you can see, the drill has plenty of power to go through 1/2" material, you know, 1/2" drill rather. Boy, it went right through that. Oh, because I had all these holes. Let's try it. Let's try it right here. Let's try this. My clutch is clutching out. Let's go up to drill. 1/2". Got plenty of power to push that 1/2" drill bit. What about right here where this knot is? Let's give that a shot. See what happens with this knot right here. Got bogged up a little bit. Let's try that. Let's try to finish that. There we go, right through the knot. Do we have any other knots right there maybe? Let's try that. My drill bit naturally merged away from the knot. There's another one right here. Let's try that. See if we can get that knot. Did the same thing. So wow, this drill works pretty good. I like it. Good power. I don't know if it's got the same amount of power as the last one or more, but I definitely can feel the RPM is a little bit faster. So my final thoughts on this drill is the price point that they're aiming for on this drill is around 80 bucks. Okay, it gives you one battery, a brushed 4-pole motor, 1700 RPMs on high, 450 on low, but you can pick up the brushless drill for $5 more. So I don't know if I would say that the price point that you're going to save, the cost of an additional $5 would get you another battery and a brushless motor. Of course, you'd only be going up to 1500 on high instead of 1700, but still, it gives you a lot of things to think about. If you're a homeowner, a weekend warrior, somebody on a budget, and you need a decent drill, I would say that this is a pass. I would say go get it. Even though the clutch kind of does that funny thing when you get up around 2021, not that big of a deal to me, because on the lower stages, the clutch works fine. And for a budget drill that's not that expensive, not going to break the bank, an $80 price point, yeah, I'd say it's a pass. Again, if you want to spend an extra $5, you could get the brushless model that I reviewed in my last video. I'll put a link to that video in the description box down below. And you get 2 batteries and a brushless motor. So it's really up to you. I want to say thank you to Teccpo for sending this out for review. I like the drill. I think it's a pass. I think it's got plenty of power. It did good in these tests. We chewed up some wood and drove some screws and did some counter sinkholes. I think it's good. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you're checking the description box down below. I'll put links to where you can find this. And until next time, I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.